Hello, this is an AYD League game that white won quite comfortable by 18.5. So the Fuseki was quite balanced. Then we had a critical moment in the early stage where black won a semi and captured a few stones. Later on, white killed the lower right corner, also a bunch of stones in the top. Well, at some point towards the end, black could make a seki, but that doesn't change the result. White is still ahead. So let's check it out. Komoku usually in the beginning as black it's played at R16, so this way to face the top left corner, but that's probably because the board is not a square and it's wider on the right side than it's in the top. Anyway, on the real Go board it's different. Maybe when you play online it doesn't make such a big difference. White obviously invites black for a diagonal Fuseki with this move, which is good, and black goes for it. So this kind of game will usually be more fighting than when you play a parallel Fuseki. But black decided to enclose the corner, so it's rather peaceful now. Black could attack the lower right corner, either high or low, just to prevent a Shimari. And when white reacts here, for example, just Kosumi, now go back and enclose the lower left corner with a Shimari of this kind. Also okay to play Shimari in the top right corner, any kind of Shimari. But yeah, so white plays here, black encloses the corner, white attacks the top right, this is fine, to prevent the second Shimari. Now we have this popular Joseki. Yeah, actually it's more trendy nowadays to extend high at Q11 instead of R11, but R11 would be flat in this case with R4 in place, so it really makes sense to extend high in this case. That's good. For black it's interesting right now to play P3, because once white makes a Shimari on the right, the extension at Q11 it's in the right place. So it's quite urgent to play something here. Even if white will pincer somehow, there are lots of pincer options, or simply defend, it's okay for black to make this exchange once and then attack the top left corner. Or simply go back and make a base on the bottom. Because when white defends the top left corner, black still has a pretty large point to expand the moe on the left side. Or shoulder hit, and well, it will be a completely different game. So black attacks from the left, which is actually good directional play. It's probably slightly better than attacking from f17. Also the Sansan is an option here. But anyway, it still feels more urgent to play p3, p4. So let's see. If white takes center in the top left, white will get the Shimari at 04, 03. So far so good. This is the basic or the modern pattern. Basic Joseki would be just here. And now white can make the Shimari or extend all the way to the middle and invite black inside the moyo and then fight. But yeah, we have the modern Joseki. This Fuseki was overall very modern and quite balanced. So here, yeah, usually white will go down, and after this move, black extends one space jump or pushes up, which happened in the game. But in order to be 100% sure that white takes center, white can just push here. This exchange is going to make white stronger in the corner, then white can come back to get the Shimari. Anyway, this is center too actually. So black goes up, white plays a peep, black defends to avoid any complicated variation. That's a good decision. Well, black can play here and then we have some crazy stuff going on. Anyway, this was fine. White took the Shimari. This is also good. Well, normally white can play on the left side. For example, something around here. Then if black comes out, white extends in the top. If black plays something to take away white's base, white will slide into the corner. But right now it's big to take the Shimari. This is a nice spot. So black goes for the left side. Then it's very large to play something like K3, which happened. Yeah, you can't allow black to take this middle side extension too. So if white plays something here or goes all the way to M17, then black immediately comes K3 or even M3. But K3 would be nice because this is a Shimari with two extensions, both on the left and the bottom. So very good for white to prevent this ideal extension and expand the moe on the right and bottom. So far so good. Black comes in, makes sense. White can peep first, but that peep it's played very soon. And usually white plays a one space jump here, but this will allow base on the right. So very good to be aggressive and play R7. So black comes out. the peep to reinforce the right side. The problem on the right is this spotted R12. So very good to peep again and make black heavy, then jump out. Yeah, this schema is good. Keep some pressure on the black group. And now the way white defense here could be slightly better, Q5, because the position is kind of symmetrical with this Komoku and the two space extensions on both sides. This feels to be a stronger formation, so when black comes in the corner, you just block like this and it's very difficult to make life. The other Kosumi, it's also kind of safe and proper, but black can still play here, and black can play the Tsuke later on and create some Aji. So it felt a little bit stronger to play Q5 in that case. This shoulder hit, it's an AI style move. Very spectacular, but I think for black right now, it's urgent to come out. This group is still in danger, so would be good to fix it right away. Now here white has two options. One is to push f16 and the other one g17. I would probably go for g17 and then another Nobi. This is an easier way to fix the base in the top, and then maybe it gives more freedom to white later on the fight on the left side. So this way black comes out, and now it's a bit dangerous to start an action on the left side. Actually, white still needs to play h18 to fix the group in the top left, or play the Hane and then come out. And then actually this Hane, it's a bit dangerous because when black plays here and you capture the stone, black will cut. Now you play here, black connects, and you still need to fix the top. Or you can trade. I mean, play something like this, give up the two stones in the corner, and then come on top and attack the other stones. Anyway, the proper move would be just Keima. This is the way to fix. So that's why I would prefer g17. Feels easier to leave in the top. So now this action can be a little bit risky. Black can play just block here, because it's still a lot of pressure on the group. So when white comes out, cut first. And again, we have this kind of fight. If white just leaves small in the top, then black is super thick on the outside. And those stones on the left, they are still on the run. So black can't complain. Okay, black attacks right away. White comes out. This honey makes sense to keep white separated and press the top. But for black right now, it's very big to connect here. Because if white keeps going out, let's say bump and jump, black will immediately surround this corner. And it's very tough for white now. So black chooses a cap. Now white will push through. And here we will have a semi-eye. And actually this semi-eye could go better for white than in the actual game. Anyway, right now, these two stones are kind of thin. So white will probably profit on the outside. But the fight in the corner is not very clear. It's rather complicated. So black played this move. Actually, black has a clamp here as a Tesuji. And when white pulls back, black could play here. It's probably easier to take away the liberties like this. Now there are so many liberties. And in fact, if white doesn't play this move, but connects solid, it's a little bit better. Black needs to peep, connect, push in the corner to expand the liberties. Hane, so there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But white also has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1 common. So this is quite tricky. Black takes away liberty, Hane in the corner or Hane on the outside. I think Hane on the outside, then Hane in the corner. It's good to make a 9 semi in general. White connects, black takes the call, white defends, black takes away liberties, white does the same, black takes away another liberty. So this is 1, 2 against 1, 2 and ko. And now white captures a ko. And being such a huge ko in the early stage of the game, if black plays any kind of ko threat, white would just capture the group. So this could happen. Therefore, yeah, this is probably the most critical moment of the game so far, and it requires more attention or spend some time to read out the variations here. So once you play like this, if black simply blocks, it seems not to have enough liberties. But black played here, and well, if you connect, you will lose the semi, like it happened in the game. So instead of connecting, how about just come out? Then when black captures 2 stones, either connect like this, push one time and jump in the middle, so it's a little compensation. Like this you just lose 2 stones. Or even play the Hane here, because on this Atari, the stones on the left side are captured. No way out for black like this. So maybe black will just catch 2 more stones with Atari, probably push once, then take these guys. But in this case, white already damaged the left side. So this is the compensation for losing a few stones in that fight, which would be better than the actual game. Because in the actual game, white got to cut here, but white lost all these stones and also the potential on the left side. I mean, black will obviously build that territory because it's very thick. It's just that in this kind of fight, white can play b18 and force a Semedori, so black will play some moves inside, which happened. And now, yeah, this cap is very good to attack the stones on the right. There is some magi here with the peep or this kind of move, threatening to separate the other stones in the top. But that can happen later. Anyway, this cap is good. So black is a little bit in trouble. This Hane can wait, it's good to play it as a co-threat. Now, the natural move is to play here, trying to separate. Then, when black protects, you either connect the bottom and build territory attacking the group. Black still needs to go out somehow. Or push through and fight. Because this group doesn't really have 2 eyes, so it's a struggle for black. Therefore, this is the most natural move. Black might Tsuke and then probably block, but it's not so great, huh? Still a bad shape. And even if you just attack in order to build the bottom side, it's good enough. Yeah, so this Hane first, then attack the whole thing. The position seems a little bit loose for white, but this Keima, it's a nice idea trying to surround everything, of course. So black cuts, this is some eye shape already in the middle. Go out, that's good. Yeah, this is also kind of loose. Normally, white needs to capture this stone and then look for the cutting points around L6. Yeah, black got stronger now. This hand actually helps black shape keep the eyes. Just go out, and really important to catch this stone in the center. Yeah, so there is no way to surround or kill that black group anymore. But at least white got some territory in center on the bottom, and now captures this stone. Well, with this kind of capture, black has 4C moves in the middle, and it will help the top side. So it's better to capture this way or this way, because the 4C moves from the left are not going to increase too much here. So you don't want this area to be raised in the top. But that's just a small detail, let's say. Yeah, pretty big point to play around here, but it's also big to surround or separate this way. Yeah, actually no, it's okay to extend in the top even further, because if you catch the 2 stones on a large scale, you can make more territory. So what I mean, if black plays here and then you jump out, it's obviously more space for white in the top. The proper move here is to block H2. If black plays Kosumi, then you don't have to play anything, because these are only 2 stones. And if black plays away, later on, you catch this stone as well. It's a bit risky to allow the cut at J3. And in fact, black could start with this Hane. Now, when you cut here, he can cut like this. And then, when you play it this way, it's really difficult because you gotta save these guys first. And now, these ones will die. Actually, they are dead already. Super good for black like this. And if you go down, then you lose everything. So instead of cut, just Hane. And when you play a move like this, he can play Kosumi anyway. Or actually leave it. Oh, this is a nice Tetsuji. And erase the corner. Because now, this kind of cut doesn't really work. So, black cuts right away. Then he realized it's difficult to catch those stones. Yeah, white captures. and black cut here. Now it's very big for white to play Hane and even block. But I think this will happen later. Yeah, this peep can be a problem too. And after this, you can jump with a one space jump to enclose more territory in the center. It's no problem if black plays all this Atari, because the border is clear here. So this will be all white's area. This way, with a Keima, you might leave some edge. Anyway, black has to jump in the top. That's a bit too much. White can separate. In order to stay connected, it's better for white to play, for black to play this kind of move and just erase some points this way. So give up the two stones on a large, on a smaller scale and erase or increase the territory in the top. That's a better plan for black. Probably it would be a much closer game or even a small win for black. Like this, black is losing all those stones inside. Not a great plan. This is good. Cut. You can capture the core first. Even though after that you can go out. Because here maybe black will play a threat. Take back. And now Nobi. So later on black has one less threat. But anyway, yeah, these are captured. Playing this move, black can come around from the outside. So it's better to play this one. And when black captures, anyway those stones will die inside. But now you just come out and catch the other guys. Because when black plays here, 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 and here, you just Nobi and capture the 4 stones faster. And also the other 2 inside. And the top group is dead anyway. But if you just think about the semi locally, in the top, you have the option to go down. And when he plays here, you can take the ko. You can play Atari from the other side. So there is no way for black to win that kind of ko, because it's a double ko. Either this one or the other one. So this seems safe. Besides, when he played Atari here, again, you should take the ko first. Yeah, there is some kind of shortage of liberties. Yeah, this will erase the center. Maybe it's better to block, Hane, block again, pull back, build more points in the middle, then play this endgame. What else? Jump here once. Hane here and a double Hane. And maybe Kosumi like this. Or this one first. Yeah, this Kosumi. So how would be the score? Oh wait, before Kosumi, push here in center. How is better? Yeah, no problem with these cuts. Black still has a lot on the left side, but that's actually what happened in the game. White got a big box. Yeah, I think white is ahead. Because going for 4 stones like this kind of erase the middle. Whoa. Black could just play here, threatening to come out from those stones. White needs to capture and then take the stone in a net like this, which actually also erases the center. So all these points disappear. It's not a seki, it's just black territory. Now black is losing those stones too. So how is the situation if white just comes out? Black will kill these guys, obviously. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 plus the surround. It's about 20 points. Not so good for white. Okay. So white needs to capture the stone. Then come around. But white lost all the potential here for taking 4 more stones. So yeah, if we go back earlier, around this spot, once you Atari, you capture everything and also keep the middle, plus the captures. So that would be a much cleaner catch for white. So moving on with the game. Now we get into the small endgame stage. Oh, black should really defend the top. It's very dangerous. Everything can die. So white cuts, take, Kosumi, and it's difficult. So you don't even have to push here. Yeah, just capture the top stone. Okay. Hang on a second. So normally, white can play here. Black connects. Oh, my bad. Then capture. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Ah, okay, okay. So black can connect, it's true. That was small. And dangerous. For these two stones, white risks to lose something in the center. So better connect the group. Yeah, now white has to leave. And this was also risky. If black plays here, white blocks, black comes out, this is only one eye. So here actually, black could come back and win the game. But black missed the kill, so now white will capture stone and leave. Oh, but let's check again. Suck, suck, suck. This is one eye. And if you play here, also white could still die big in the center. But white found the two eyes. That cut, it's a bit too much. Just push. And erase some territory this way. Yeah, black is losing points without compensation here. In fact, for white, it's okay to block because black will go Hane, Atari, defend, and protect again like this or like this. Now, anyway, black can play here and white has to Nobi. Ah, black never played a Hane at t6. Ah, these are some good points. If black captures, white Atari from behind and you cannot connect. But black should still do this and leave the position as it is. Play center here. Then this one can be dangerous. Well, now the proper move is to capture this stone. But it's still a ko. Ah, okay. That's a ko threat to play n17. This is good. Hane, okay. In fact, for white, it's nice to play this Atari because black never played the Hane in center. And if black plays in the top, let's say this one and connects, white can push here, black blocks. White can capture this stone, threatening another ko. So black needs to play here. And this also eliminates the RG in the corner. Then white should block this way. So Hane connect. Yeah, this is proper. Yeah, it's too late for black to try to live inside. It's good enough to play Hane. When black connects, nothing happens. And it's also okay to play here, or don't play anything, or capture the stone. Which move leaves less RG, that's the point. Yeah, this is fine. Atari block connect, no call. Yeah. So black lost all those stones and also missed the Hane t6, which was a couple of extra points. So here, just capture. If you play like this, black can take the ko and save a couple of stones. Then when you play Atari from the outside, it'll just connect. Yeah, that was pretty big. But white, it's actually way ahead. The top side and the low right made a difference. And also, black missed the opportunity to kill the center. That was expensive. Here you can play here and then capture the stone. I guess it's the same thing. That was good. Yeah. Oh. Now, in the top it's a problem. So black can go Atari and cut to save those guys. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 14 points. Ooh. So the game could be like 4 points win for white instead of 18. Yeah, now it's all clear. So a pretty balanced Fuseki, then a critical fight on the left where the semi could go both ways. Also an interesting fight in the top where white could actually build more in a very natural way. Like this area was supposed to be white. Then very risky fight in the middle where white could die. And towards the end, black missed the Seki. Lots of things happened in this game. Enjoy the review and well done on the win.